Welcome to Around the World in 80 Bottles. I'm Emily Garrison, and today we're traveling in Italy. Now, a lot of times people think of something ending in Parmesan as chicken or veal, but I really love eggplant Parmesan. It's more healthy, it's got that meaty texture, and people don't always think of it, so I love surprising them. So today we're going to do an eggplant Parmesan, and I'm going to show you how easy it can be in your own home. So I've taken the eggplant slices, and I only do them about ½ inch thick. You want to put some salt over the top and let them sit for at least an hour to brine them. And then you want to soak up all the excess water and salt. And then you flip them over and do the same thing. So I'm just going around and soaking up that extra water. So you just want to pat them dry before you use them, or else all your brining won't do as much good. Got a little extra on the plate too. I want to take that off so it doesn't just turn over and soak in it. There's no amount of good laid to waste when you're soaking up all this extra water. And that's what happens a lot of times. I didn't used to think I liked eggplant because it was always so mushy and stringy. I didn't like the flavor of it, but it was really the texture that had turned me off. And I found that if you can fix this by brining, it's actually really delicious, and it's more of a meaty texture. You just have to get rid of that extra moisture that's in it. So I'm going to take this eggplant and we're going to do a 3-step process. So anytime that you're going to fry something, there's a simple 3-step process to follow, and that's going to be flour, egg, and then bread. And the reason you put the flour is the flour binds to the food, and then the eggs bind to the flour, and then your bread binds to the egg. If you just do the egg and the bread, it doesn't work. So we're going to do a very, very light flour application, and we're literally going to shake off anything we don't need. So you don't need much. We're going to put that really simply in the egg white. And then I use panko crumbs because I like the crunch that you get. You've already got this unexpected meatiness in the eggplant, but now you've got a crunch from panko crumbs. And I'm going to put that directly in our pan that we've got some oil in. I'm going to continue to do all of them until that's full, and meanwhile I'm going to cook our pasta. So we've got our eggplant fresh off the stove and our pasta that we just took off the stove as well. Now anytime you're doing pasta, you want to add a little bit of the pasta water because it gives it a little something and keeps it from sticking too much. So I've kept our pot that we did our pasta in, so we can spoon a little bit of that in along with our marinara sauce. And the food that we're featuring this week is our Cugino's Marinara. It's a company that's really famous with my customers for a wonderful 4-cheese garlic spread they do. But they also make a great marinara sauce. So fresh and light and flavorful, and it works really well with this eggplant. So I'm just going to toss all of those ingredients together. Serve that right alongside our eggplant. And I'm going to top it off with a little extra marinara because you can't really have too much. And then I'm going to grate a little bit of Parmesan over the top of everything. So you see, it's not that hard to make your own eggplant Parmesan at home. You need a good marinara go-to, whether you make it yourself or buy it in a jar, some good pasta, and then a little bit of patience to just brine that eggplant and use your 3 steps. I hope you enjoy this, and I can't wait to try it with our wine this week, which is the Luiano Sangiovese. It's from Chianti, but it's not labeled as a Chianti, and it's not too heavy. It's a deep, rich, soft Sangiovese. Good crunch from the panko. Nice spice from the tomatoes. And that soft fruit with a little bit of earth really just blends everything together. It's like being back in Italy. Just a nice Friday night at home. Get a nice homey meal and enjoy some Sangiovese and some eggplant parmesan. I hope you'll join us next time on Around the World in 80 Bottles. I'm Emily Garrison. Cheers!